How about now?
How about we're live now? I didn't
Let's
even
do
do
it.
a countdown.
I'm ready whenever you are.
We're ready. Good evening, folks. How are you doing? We didn't even do a countdown today. He's like, I'm ready whenever you are. He just got here, man. I mean, like
Yeah,
that.
that's his story. He's sticking to it, guys. You know that.
Hey, I have it typed in the chat right here. Right here. I'm gonna put it in there anyway. I already had it typed because I was fixing to go live without you.
All right.
I was fixing to hit the live. So, guys, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. Gold and silver has been, I guess you could say, ripping high. And we're going to talk about that in a few more items tonight. But before we get started, let's tell you who this guy is right here. That guy. Who is he? Do you know who you are?
You talking about that guy?
I'm talking about that guy.
Thank you.
So we got Mike here from Mid America Coins, coin dealer out of Oklahoma. So you want to talk about
State.
Want to talk about your shop or anything real quick before we say hi to everybody, or you just want to start it up, say hi?
I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Then we can start
Straight
talking
up,
shop.
hi. Hello. I do want to apologize to the folks that came in this morning. Came Friday. Coach's Magic, Hassan Hook, BB Stacking. I accidentally had it scheduled for the AM, and they're here like 7 a.m. I mean, they were ready. But I do want to apologize for being a little late on that. Because sometimes when you're scheduling a StreamYard, it's not a 24-hour clock like when you do it on YouTube. And then sometimes you hit the PM or AM, whichever. It always goes to AM. Well, at least when I schedule these, it starts off AM and you got to hit PM to do it. So hello to those guys. And for everybody else, we got Against an Army of Shadows, Mike for Democracy's here.
We got
Welshville
Montana
Services.
Fox.
I'm not down that far yet. Welshville
I've
Services.
been already reading down the list. I can't wait all day for you.
Richard V. 949. Montana Fox. I don't see Montana Fox. Why don't I see him? Oh, there he is.
Wow.
He's right above the Against the Army. Sorry about that, Montana. So I guess you could say silver and gold's been doing fantastic, hasn't it? What do you think?
Well, it never fails. I mean, people just got a little scared when it jumped, started dumping today.
Yeah, they do. They do dump.
Have
you guys got any questions?
I probably bought about 10 to 12 ounces of gold today. I mean, just people, they think it's going to drop back, and that's fine if they think that. I mean, it could. But
you guys got any questions you want to ask myself or Mike? Just like 949 Designs, put 3 question marks in front of your question so I can catch it easier. And I will do my best to answer your questions. So, you said some people thinking it might come down a little bit.
They think it might come back a little bit. We've seen it move back a couple of bucks at closing. We've been all waiting for this to break that 21. Let's see what it does.
Well, and there's a good chance it might. You never know. Against an Army just wrote that down. Well, it's over 2,100. Gold is.
Yep, about 21.29, I believe it is.
On the aftermarket. Let me get it up here.
Okay. It dropped a little bit. It's 21.26
at 50 cents.
Oh yeah, let's don't forget that 30 cents is what mine shows.
Silver gold's been performing pretty well. I mean, what'd you go up in the past week? About $100 on gold.
Yep.
And silvers went up like buck and a half. That's not bad.
It's very rarely I ever get a phone call from somebody thanking me for convincing them it was okay to buy last week.
Hey, Frank
we was doing a sell on Cougarans, and a guy pulled the string and spent close to $100,000 on gold.
So did he sell it back to you yet? You can make money that quick.
Actually, they could have made money today. But his wife called me up and said, "Mike, we want to thank you." I didn't even look at. I seen yesterday it was moving, but I thought it would move back today. I said, what do you mean? They said, well, at this point when they called me, it was at 21.35. They said, this is the best return we had in a long time.
Mike says he shows it at 21.38 for gold. What
What side is he looking at?
platform are you using, Mike, for democracy? And see, I caught it because he began it with the questions.
Yeah, I'd like to know what site he's using because that's not Kitco's site.
What do you think about the end of the BTFP that ends with on the 11th? Will the Fed continue to bail out the banks again?
You know, as long as and I'm not discriminating against any party, I'm not playing politics in there, but as long as we keep the people that's in there right now, yes, they will.
Well,
Somewhere along the line, we got to pull the string and say, hey, look, you made your bed, you lie in it, you're going to have to figure it out on your own.
But the problem, what you got to have to see is having a soft landing or a hard landing. If they hadn't helped the banks out in 08, the landing believe me, it was not soft, but it would have been a lot worse. Hey, just a guy. Hey, Mid-America, $5 super chat. J-Dog. Guys, thanks for the
right at you, buddy. Right at you.
Yeah. How do you do that like that? It really helps out a whole lot, guys. You'd be surprised. $1 here, $1 there, it adds up. Helps me pay the bills.
But yeah, guys. And by the way, guys, I will not be on next week. I will be at the ANA Colorado Spring Show. I'm leaving Tuesday early morning. So I was going to talk to Mr. Keith here and see if we can come on the week after. I'm home the whole week. I actually don't have a show that week. So
well, it looks like next week we're not going to have a chat. Whether I do something else or not, I don't know at this time. I'll know by Sunday. So
I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. I didn't want to do
unless I can get some other guy that
Oh, look, he's already wanting to. You see this? He wants to
replace his ass.
Like that. Just like that. And watch, he'll call the other guy his brother too. Watch.
It's like school. When the teacher gets sick, you got to have a substitute teacher. I'm looking for a substitute.
He's replacing me just like that.
Just like that. He says he's looking at JM Bullion 6 p.m. world market.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't go by that.
We usually, some of those sites, they tend to show it a little higher than it actually is for the purpose of selling the product higher.
Keith, it did hit 2142. JM, a few of them sites will lock in at the high market and leave it there. They will leave it there. But we work with a live market, one that changes every minute on the minute, and that's Kitco. And when I'm trading with the mints and everything, I have to be on the same level with them and that's what they work with, and that's what I work with.
So hi there, Mud Swat, Wendy, Jackalope, Steve LaPointe. How you guys doing? I don't like this guy. Shouldn't be difficult to find a replacement for Coin Crew.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? I think a lot of people have found a replacement for me. I mean, our video views are just.
No, he's a nice guy, and I like the way they put that crying face on there. I love that.
I know I'm always crying. Yeah. I'm always crying.
Should we get him a box of hankies? I can mail one out tomorrow if you guys want me to.
Okay, I'm actually kind of keeping up with the chat tonight. I've been watching gold. I've been watching silver. And I was thinking, I had somebody call me the other day and asked me, I don't know if they put a video up Monday or not about the gold. Am I getting a demand? What are the customers thinking? Stuff like that. I said, yeah, I'm closed today. So I don't know what they're doing today. That's what I told them. Because I was just looking at the market. But the previous week, which I wasn't asked about, I did show the customer clientele coming in the shop did show a little bit more interest in purchasing gold last week than they did selling it. And that could be, it may not be just my shop. It could have been the whole week of last week led up to
if some of you guys wanted to do a quick return, last week to this week would have been that it. right there. Look how fast it jumped.
2 days until your other half's birthday, Coin Crew. Spoil her well. She hasn't told me where she wants to go to eat, so I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. Yeah, Mr. Coin Crew's birthday is Thursday. She's going to be a dyslexic 15. Dyslexic.
I thought she was reaching about 70, 75, wasn't it?
Oh, you better hope she's not in the chat. She's going to give you one of them poopy emojis or something. Keep the sport going.
At least I made her sound younger than what she is.
14 months. She sounds way younger. You know, I have to admit, I'm kind of lucky in that respect because Mrs. Coin Crew sounds and acts so much younger than she is.
Well, no, I was referring to her really being 90, and I gave her 70 to 75. So.
No, I'm saying seriously, she acts like she's a 30-year-old. I mean, she acts like it, and that's, you know, how it goes. With gold so high, how do you manage risk at the shop? Do you sell to the smelters or wholesaler to move product if you have too much? How do you do that, Mike? How do you manage?
I do not sell to the smelters. I would not do that. All you do is you hedge out. Like everything I sold, I already replaced, and knock on wood, I am glad of that. It's not here yet, but at least I replaced it. It could have been worse if I wouldn't have. That's what I actually had a dealer in my shop today, and he was telling me, he was trying to get me to give him a little bit better deal. He said, I don't know what to do. He said, I sold all my silver off last week, and I decided I was going to wait until a week or two to replace it. And he says, now the guy I was selling it for, evidently he took it in on consignment, wants his silver.
What I like to do is when it's high like this, I try to replace what I sell. And then when it goes down a little bit, then I'll try to buy a little bit extra. But it doesn't always work out like that. But it does almost always work out that I replace what I sell. So it kind of helps out.
Yeah. One thing about it, guys, you can't assume that it's going to be one thing the next day or the other. I always tell everybody, if you sell it and you're planning on staying in this game, replace it right away. Don't wait and see what it's going to do, because this is what happens. Like this guy, he was selling it for somebody else, but now the guy decided he don't want to sell the silver one up. He wants a silver.
Yeah. Does jewelry store serve as nice dinner? If that's what she says, that's the way it is. If she says so, it is so. There's Big Rocky saying, hi, everyone.
What's up, Rocky?
Are you seeing more people coming in wanting platinum or wanting to trade gold for palladium? How's your store doing in that respect?
Well, I do have people coming in wanting platinum for a change. The thing is, they get this in their mind that's only going to be like gold 50 to $100 over. Platinum Eagles do not sell like that, because I will pay you 150 over just to buy them. So walking into a store thinking you're going to get them for that, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, and that's like the platinum fractional Eagles.
Oh, they got a nice premium.
The quarter to the half. They only minted it from 1997 to 2008. But each piece retails for 130 to 150 over melt per piece, not per ounce. It's per piece. That's the retail. So when it's going to cost you $130 over melt for a 10th ounce, or $130.
Maybe you need to look at the web a little bit, bro. They're wanting 175 for 10,000.
Oh, did they go up? So they went up a little bit. Oh, I sold one too cheap. Look at me. But my point is, it's per piece. Unlike gold, it's a percentage, and it's lower or a little bit more.
We do them at $16.50 an ounce is what we do.
So I try to sell the half ouncers.
Well, yeah, we get, and we do sell a few here and there. I mean, I'm not talking, when I say a few, guys that come in and buy a full ounce, they'll take 10 at a time.
I like to sell the fractional Eagles because they have a little bit more collectability to them. And
but even 1 ounce, I'll pay 150. I get 250 for them.
I'm trying to get down. I see a super chat over on the one side. I'm trying to scroll down to it and hopefully get some questions. It looks like Michael.
Guys, I would love for you guys to ask some questions, because I am in the mood to answer a lot of them.
There it is. Michael, if you $20, help with the
feed of the happy birthday.
The squirrel happy birthday. Oh,
You
wow.
know, Michael, I hate to tell you
Keep
this,
going. She might get Red Lobster.
but that's
She
only
gets what she
about
wants.
1% of what she can really eat.
Oh. You know, Mrs. Coin Crew, Mike's dogging on you. She's in another room. I'm yelling at her.
I mean,
Coming
he
now.
goes out and you know how he squeaks. The reason why he squeaks is because it's a $500 day when he takes her out.
Coin Crew got my package, so thank you. You are welcome, my friend Steve. I've seen a little bit of a upswing in the platinum. And like I said, I carry the half ounces because it's a better value.
But guys, if you're looking for $75 to $100 platinum, you can get bars for that, but you ain't going to get no coins for that.
Well, you might be able to get a foreign coin for around 100, a world coin.
Well, even platinums are bringing a little up now.
Oh, are they
platinum
up
Maple Leafs? Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they're up.
Yeah, I'm paying 60 to 70 for Maple Leafs right now. Over if you guys want to ship me some, I'm a buyer.
Platinum is melting for $890. Wow,
ain't that something? Did you guys notice last week platinum and palladium got within $10 of each other?
Yeah, that was just a week or two ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week.
Last week.
Yeah, because I had some people sell me some palladium, and they go, "Well, ain't that platinum price?" I showed them. I said,
you should have showed them a couple weeks earlier because platinum actually was a little higher than palladium.
Yeah,
it was like $10 or $20 over at one point.
Yeah, they wind up selling it to me. That it was kind of sick to their stomach because there was another group of people that paid over $2,000 an ounce, and about a year ago it was bringing $2,000 to $2,500.
Matt T says, "Sorry, I'm late. If you guys need some advice, let him know." Yeah, I need advice. How can I get free silver from you? 100
I'll
ounces.
take gold if you're giving it away.
100 ounces of gold. There you go. That's the advice I'm seeking. How do I get 100 ounces of gold from you for free?
Anyway, guys, you know, if you got any questions you want to ask about what's going on, what's selling, and so on and so forth, we'll be glad to answer them questions. Just ask them.
Don says he's so glad he didn't buy palladium. Something I've been talking about palladium with people for a while is I've been tracking it for the past 25 years, palladium, not platinum. It has been as low as $100, up to $1,000, down to $100, up to $3,000. Now it's back down below $1,000. I think, a great entry point is anything under $700-800 when you can get it, but you can't always get it.
I bought palladium as cheap as $180 an ounce.
Yeah,
I'm still good on that. But then I had somebody,
some rhodium.
That guy right there sold me some, and I should have got rid of it, and I kept it. So I'm in debt on that one. I got to keep it.
I play the palladium market. However, I just had to get that one palladium eagle. I shouldn't have bought it. I paid like $21.50 for it or something from this. They only had 6,000 of the palladiums from 2023, so I went ahead and bought one. What is your opinion on buying placer gold and nuggets over 0.5 grams? So basically, what's your opinion on gold nuggets, period?
The bottom line is, people, make sure you know the dealer real well. Because a lot of people get fooled because they put these cards with them and say they're 24 karat. And I'm finding this a lot. I have guys bring them in and we say, okay, well, my tester ain't reading that. I'll send it in for you. And we'll get a 100%. I'm finding nuggets anywhere from 14 to 18. But the card they got with them that said they were 24, they look good because that amount of gold will make it look nice and yellow.
Here is a great, this is such an awesome question. I do have thoughts on this. If you have to move, do you sell your stack or take it with you? What? Like if you're moving from one state to another, or one
I'm taking it with me.
I may take part of it, but what I do myself, and this is why I think it's such a great question, is I reevaluate my stack and I look and see, do I really want this? it gives you that time. You know, your wife may be getting everything ready for the house. You get everything ready for the stack. Do I really want to keep this item and get rid of it? Gives you a time to reassess or realign your stack. And that's what I think you should do when you're moving.
Well,
Now,
myself,
you may not need realigning.
Myself, this guy over here knows that when I moved from Michigan back to Oklahoma, I took it all with me. I didn't.
Yeah, but you moved off of a little bit, didn't you?
No.
Oh, that's right. You took some of mine too.
That's right. I came in your store and bought some more before I left.
So you took the time when you were moving to
Add to
realign
my
your
stack.
You realigned it.
I aligned it a
Now,
little
when I
bit
say
more.
realign, it doesn't necessarily mean sell. It could mean buy. But I think it's a good time to realign. OC Sacker says, how much over spot do you charge for Platinum Eagles?
I'm 250 over spot.
Mrs. Corn,
I'll pay 150 over to buy it. Now, if somebody's buying a lot, I will readjust that over spot, but you got to be buying. I'm not going to sell just one for that. What's the matter with your volume? Can't hear you.
I was yelling through the house.
Oh.
I've got some heartburn. I'm asking for some of that.
You okay?
Just heartburn.
Yeah, I got some Pepto Bismol, or I got some Tums here. You want me to send you some?
I'm gonna get some of that ugly white stuff.
And on the toilet, got diarrhea.
Well, guys, hey, I'm gonna tell you, I did have a good reason why I was late. Some friends contacted me. We went to dinner at 4 o'clock, and we got to talking. They bought me a steak dinner, so it was kind of hard to say. And my wife.
Oh yeah, it's hard to say no.
Really good.
How do you take 100 ounces of silver on a plane?
Well, you put it in a carry-on bag.
Yeah, that's what you do. I mean, it's not a weapon; it's just a solid. It's not.
That's why a lot of shows I drive to, because I carry too much weight. There is no way that I'm going to let them put it in the back of the plane. I wonder if it's going to make it there at the same time I do. Not going to happen.
Yeah,
because it's not going to make it, because they got them little X-rays. They know what's there. That's why you see a lot of coin dealers carrying slabs and stuff on the plane. They carry, and a lot of times they'll have me ship their silver to them.
Nasty
Look
stuff.
at that face. That's a moment right there.
Oh man! But you know what? When you get heartburn, that milk of magnesia, the bottle you can't see.
I don't know. All I see is a clear bottle.
Oh man, it works fast.
All I seen was a clear bottle. I didn't see no.
Okay, so put it on. You put the 100 ounces on in your go bag.
Yeah, your carry-on bag, and then you just put it above.
It's only 7 pounds.
You are allowed to keep. I think you're allowed to keep your backpack with you. I think that's what one of the guys told me.
Mud Swat says security may take it from the top.
No, we got guys do it all the time. You make sure you put it over the top where you're sitting at, not where you're not going to be able to see it. I got guys fly to all kinds of shows all over the United States. They have no problem with it. That's where they put it at. But you can put a backpack with you. So sometimes they have 2 bags.
My backpack got searched at the Spokane airport because he had 3 Ike dollars in it. Oh, that's
wow.
Set off.
What else did you have in there?
I don't know. I don't think they would call a 100-ounce brick a weapon, but then they might, because of the weight, you can hit somebody with it. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you're only allowed, guys, you got to remember, you're only allowed so much weight in your bags, and that's what you got to keep it under that. If you get if you try to fill it right to the limit, yeah, they're going to check that bag.
Okay, here's Tommy Stacker's got a question. Is there a good reason to stack 90% constitutional silver other than for the SHTF barter? For the historical value,
it's silver.
No, is there a better reason than just stacking it to break down your silver?
It's to break down your silver, correct?
But I mean,
guys, I don't like stacking 1/10 ounces, 1/4 ounces, or 1/2 ounce pure silver. I prefer to stack the 90%, the Constitution. So,
well, that is one of the ways, but I think he's kind of thrown that in there. He says for the SHTF, and it breaks down the ounce. But one of the reasons I would think to stack it other than that, other than breaking down the ounce, is the possibility of over time, something you have in your stack could go up in value. I remember 20 years ago, I could not sell, this is the truth, I could not sell a Walker half dollar for $1.50. And during that time that they've went up from the dollar quarter all the way up to over 10, during that period, some of those has broke away. Like your 38D, a lot of times you could, 25 years ago, a lot of times you could find the 38D in scrap.
You ain't gonna find one now.
It was a lower grade, but you could find it. Now you don't find it.
No.
So there's that opportunity that you could fall into something better. So looks like I missed saying hi to everyone. So there's Stack Boys here. Ida Herring is here. She says,
I don't know Miss Ida. I don't know who that is.
So yeah, she's got the morning show Monday through Friday. Sometimes Mrs. Coin Crew or Frosty cover for her. I think she's got like 3 or 4 scheduled to cover. But she's Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, it's 8. If you're on the West Coast, it's like, what is that, 5? Y'all got to be getting up early, man.
But guys, it's very nice people on there. I go on there usually about every morning. I try, except for Mondays. It's real hard for me to do Mondays.
So we got Ida Herring here. We got Kevin Katowski here. A lot of people, man. Shop in Town told me today if I prepay my purchases, he would let me get the metals at cost from the refiner he uses, aka 47. Yes and no. And when I say yes and no, at cost and cost, actual cost are 2 different things. When you say at cost, he's also could figure in, this is how much I got for my electric bill, this is how much, and he figures that in per piece. Actual cost is what he actually pays the refiner. I don't know if any shop would actually do that unless they are a low income shop and need help to make the purchase. Because a lot of times you need, what do you need? 300 to 500 ounces minimum to get free shipping with these guys?
500.
500 minimum to get free
I'm dealing
shipping.
with one customer or one foundry company, but they give me a real break. That's why I'm doing a lot more with them. And
there's some
I got to take 5,000 ounces at a time.
Yeah, and some guys you got to take
people that can do
20 ounces of gold before they even take your order. So if he is doing that, he's either going to make just a little bit off you, or he's utilizing you to help make the purchase so he could get it cheaper. I mean, that's just the way it goes. I don't think anybody would give it to you at actual cost, because when you sell something at cost, it's the same thing as selling it for less than you paid, because you have the expense of handling it. You have the expense of paying for your shop. So at cost is still less than you paid. And here is Mud Swat's opinion of it. Sales pitch. Yeah, and actually it really is. We're going to sell you this car below invoice.
I guarantee you, you'll never see the invoice.
You'll never see the actual thing that they paid. They'll never show you. I mean, I don't know. The guy might be honest. He might be utilizing you to help him make a bigger purchase. That's the only way I can see him giving you actual cost. What's your prediction by the end of 2024 for silver? Oh, that's easy. It's going to be where it's going to be. That's my prediction. It's going to be selling for the level it's going to. It's really hard to predict. Nobody's got a crystal ball, Steve. I think it's going to be a strong year for silver. I'm more for silver. A lot of people are more for gold, but I like silver better this year. Every year,
I like it all.
Well, every year I kind of pick my favorite for the year. Do I favor gold? Do I favor silver? But when you look at the overall gold and silver market during the day today, gold was down 0.09%, whereas silver was up 0.02%. So that's a favor towards silver. When they go up and when they go down, silver moves faster. There's no doubt about it. But do I think silver's going up from where it's at? I think it could quite possibly go. I think it could keep going. It's going to have some rocky roads. There's no doubt about it. It's going to go up and it's going to go down, like a seesaw. What do you think, Mike? What's your prediction?
I predict the metals are going to have a good year this year. I think they're going to have a good year. Guys, we're going to see some overturns. We know that's coming, and I think it's going to be a really good year.
Is it even worth, Michael Tamaloni says, is it even worth investing in silver anymore because of how much JP Morgan and the COMEX suppress the price and intentionally and illegally manipulate the whole system?
Okay.
So is it worth it because of those reasons?
Okay. Now, Michael, if you was just listening to me, I think it's going to be a good year. If you've been watching the internet and stuff, JP Morgan once again is in trouble. The problem is we got a man that if he gets in office, he already said they made their bed, they're going to lie in it. I voted for that man today because it's about time somebody stood up to these banks and made them stand for what they really are. They're supposed to be an institution to help us, not screw us. And that's what they've been doing for the last 15 years.
Banks are a business. They're out there to make money. But the problem I see with banks, instead of trying to make their money off a bunch of different people, it's like they try to take advantage of the financially inept, the less financially astute people who don't have as much money. Because like someone who is living paycheck to paycheck, they bounce a check, they're paying that fee.
Oh, yeah.
But someone who sits there and moves a lot of money through their account and almost always has more in their account than they write checks for, and occasionally may mess up, they go talk to the bank manager, and I've done it before. They'll waive your bounce check fees. I mean, there's no doubt.
I haven't got that predicament, so I don't know. I haven't tried. But
well,
yeah, I'm sure
I'm just saying they tend to treat people who have money better than people who don't.
I do know that kind of be true because when it's kind of funny. We wrote a check out to a company for a little over 600,000, and they was on the horn right away to me, asked me what I'm doing. I hope I ain't taking my money out of there. They was worried about me moving that money. They don't realize that, hey, I got to buy this stuff, but we made a big purchase, so we needed to get that to us. But they got worried. So yeah, they're watching us guys that has a little money. They are. If we make too big of a move, they're nervous that you're getting ready to close out your account. They don't want to lose that money because they use our money to help finance other businesses and so on and so forth.
Oh.
But and for the guys out there that are dealers, guys, the only reason the IRS is hitting you guys, the smaller dealers, is you guys, if you got to put money in and out, just put the whole thing in. Don't worry about going over $10,000 because once you do that and you draw back out, you just gave them a red flag when you try to stay under because it looks like you're trying to hide it and move it. I get back, and when I do a big cash in, I actually had the bank appraise me because now they don't have to order and buy the cash.
That's
true.
I've
been doing that like that for years, and I don't have a problem. Knock on wood, I don't have a problem with the IRS or anybody else because I'm not making it look like I'm trying to hide something. I talked to a big major company that told me the same thing. They do the same thing and they don't have a problem. So I'm hearing some of these small businesses are having problems with these banks. Start putting it in right, guys. If you got 15,000 you need to throw it in. throw 5 here and 5 there and trying to stay underneath that 10,000 mark. Because guess what? They're reporting you after 3 anymore.
Oh yeah, they would. They will. They will definitely report you because they don't want to get in trouble with the IRS.
No. And in return, you're looking like a guy that's trying to hide something from the IRS. And so that's why they're coming after the smaller businesses that are doing it.
Play around. All right, I think I got it working now. I had paused up. I was trying to get something working.
But yes, as far as investing into silver, I think it's a good investment. I think gold's a good investment. I wouldn't be scared of it. Yes, we're seeing the market move. Will we see another down? I believe we will. But at the same time, we can't be scared of it. Eventually, this manipulation's got to stop. We got somebody that's trying to work his way in to stop this program from happening again. But, you know.
Mrs. Ida wants to give something away for the best of the best coin community. I don't have a problem with that, Ida.
Okay, Ida, I'll take it. Just go ahead and give it to me now. I know that's who you want to give it to.
Would you, I would have to know that person very well before I would pay up front. I agree doing so, but only with someone I know and trust. I think that's important. I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to catch up here, guys.
Mike, I agree with you. Make sure you know your dealer very well. Make sure he's been very honest with you, because now you're putting your trust in. If you give up your money and you can't trust him, and next thing you know, he decides, well, I can't get it right now, but I ain't got your money right now. For long, you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Eventually, he gets a deal in where he can hand you back your silver.
Yeah. If you ever do that with somebody and they try to do that and they say they ain't got your money, say, okay, well, you need to give me, if you ain't got my money, you need to give me this at spot. Just straight up tell them they're the ones who welch by not holding on to your money.
Yeah, give it to you at spot. I agree with that.
Not fulfilling the agreement you made, but always get a receipt.
Right.
You do pay up front. What about the premiums on the metals? Right now, the premiums are low. When do you think premiums
no.
rise? They're already starting to rise.
You better look again. They're going up. Eagles are being held back 3 to 4 weeks now again. So, guys, the premiums are starting to move back up. And if you don't believe me, stay tuned for Silver Seeker. He's going to be talking about that soon.
What are the coolest things that came up in your shops this week? I really didn't have nothing, I would say, cool. It's pretty standard. Came in my shop this week. Did you get anything cool this week, Mike?
I've only been open one day.
All right. I haven't been open at all. How about last week?
Last week, I was closed most of the week. I was on a road trip to make a buy. But the week before, I did have some cool stuff coming. Actually, I had some 10th ounce gold come in called Napoleon gold it's from Great Britain. And my wife confiscated it. Sorry.
Well, you're tongue tied because you rushed to get on, and you're still trying to catch up.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, we was going through the stuff today, and she says, "Oh," because I was putting stuff together for the show, and she says, "No, that'll go in my box." She took them.
So, Indivisible Man says, so the past presidents had a chance to change the banking system, but they didn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. Why would they change it if they're making money off of it? A lot of them,
but that's the thing.
Political, but a lot of government officials are like, "What's in it for me?"
That's the thing. The things need to change. Other countries have been readjusting. We need
I'm finally down to this person where she's talking. We have to turn things into the IRS. Guys, I'm going to have to skip down to the bottom because Ida was wanting to give something away, and I don't know what's going on.
Well, hopefully, Ida, if you're not giving it to me, I don't want to see it.
Okay. Yeah, I did that thing. Okay, so down the bottom, I just skipped everybody. So after Ida saying I had to turn everything into IRS. So I do. Ida, what are you thinking? She did say something.
I wasn't going to show you. Laugh out loud.
Oh, she says a gram of platinum.
Oh my God, that should have been mine.
She wants to give away a gram of platinum. So how do you want to give that gram away, Miss Ida? You just want me to pick off the Nightbot or what?
I think she just go ahead and give it to Mid America and be done with it.
He's trying, isn't he? Normally we don't give things away on this stream, but if Ida comes up,
hey, for Miss Ida, we'll do it. For Miss Ida, we're going to
do it. So let's share another screen. Oops, it won't let me share two screens at once. Let me see. Share screen. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna. Did that work? No, that didn't.
There we go.
You guys see that?
She said if she wins, she'll double it.
Okay, so what we got going here?
She said, type in the chat, Mike, is what she said. She says, type, just like that. See, I can't even get in my own giveaway. It won't register my name.
I'm not going to get in either. Let's give it to the people.
All right. So, guys, we're going to give you about a minute to chat up. Well, I'm going to try to, yeah, it doesn't allow you to share more than one screen at once. So I'll give you a chance to work on that. So type up in the chat, hey, Bree Roos, what's up? Miss DuPont, Farm Dog. Miss Ida is giving away 1 gram of platinum.
I think it should be given to Miss Ida.
And if she wins, she's going to double it. So we have 62 people in the chat. Wow, thanks guys for coming. And that means 1 out of 62 people, or actually probably 1 out of 61 people, because I'm one of the people viewing it on my other screen, so I'm not entering.
Yeah, I didn't put up my other screen. That's another reason why I ain't typing in, because I have to have the other screen up. I was in a rush to get on here.
I forgot to hit the like button, though.
I didn't even hit the like button. I'm sorry. I'll go back later and hit it for you.
I always forget to like myself. What's up with that? So we've got what? 62 likes here. Wow, 68 people. So I guess it's pretty close to time to sit there and pull it. You ready, guys? See, look at that. You can't see me. Oh, you see me go there. Here, let me see if I go like this. Can you see my mouse? Yeah, you can barely see it. Oh, that's because she's got this little white guy. I got a big green one on my other computer. I turned it green and big. So mods are on. This don't matter, but we'll put it on live chat anyway. So hopefully you guys are ready. Big Rocky says 3. All right, guys. We got all the people up here that's going to be up here. 63 people in the chat. Where does it show how many people on the bot? Oh, 50 people. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
And the winner is the one, the only. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Shannon Tyler. Hey,
well, that don't look like my name.
What?
That don't look like my name.
No, it's not. Doesn't look like my name either. Okay,
Shannon, we wasn't in it.
Okay, 2 ways.
Shannon, congratulations.
Type in this chat to make sure you're here still. You wasn't a drive-by. And after that, there he is. Oh my God, no way. Yes. Okay, now
no, I don't see Shannon.
Against an Army.
I don't see Shannon. You need to redo it.
Right there. He says, Ida, thank you so much. If you don't have Ida's email so you can email her, and she will be the one to send you your win. This is crazy. I never win. Well, there you go, Shannon. You're a winner.
You are a big winner.
With your pink circle around all them lollipops. Them great big. The red one. They're them great big ones.
I prefer to have the blue. I prefer to have the blue lollipop.
What?
I'd rather have the blue lollipop.
Well, yeah, the blue one's cool too. But I'm just saying, they're them great big ones that they put on on the at the carnivals. You see them?
Well, you know, if you go down there by the water, you got that big old fashioned candy store. They got the big lollipops in there.
Well,
there in Muskegon.
All right, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate it. She got in there and she loves everybody, so she's gonna.
Yeah, she does. She's great.
She is great. She comes on every morning, every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central Time, 5 a.m. Pacific, something like that. I just know it comes on 8. She usually comes up half hour early. But when Mrs. Coin Crew covers for 8 o'clock dot, she don't come up no minutes early.
Yeah, but she always looked like she didn't want to be there.
That's Monday through Friday, guys. So if someone wants to throw her link up one of the mods, I'd greatly appreciate it. What's up, JJ?
Farm Dog says, yes, she does.
Yeah. Let's see. All righty, guys.
Oh, yeah. And I will be in St. Charles now in July because they finally cashed my check.
Oh, St. Charles show?
Yeah, I was getting worried. I tried to call. Nobody was returning my call. My checks, they had my check since, November?
I don't know.
Well, I wrote the check to them at the St. Louis show in November.
So that's going to be in July, right?
That's going to be in July. But guys, we heard back from another company, and you guys might know them. This guy might not like what he hears, but it looks like we might have Noble Gold coming too.
I don't know. Okay, so
they're local, right? They're right there in Indiana, by you, not too far away, 5 hours.
I don't know. 5th annual Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show. We got to talk about this because it's Mike's show. First time the U.S. Mint and CAC both are going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And sponsored by that guy, Mac Daddy from Mid-America Coins, a.k.a. Mike. Show hours open to the public, noon to 5 p.m. on Thursday, June 13th. My fault. It's Thursday, right? June 13th?
Yeah, the 13th, we open up at noon to the public. We go till 5. Now, we do have early bird badges. We are looking for dealers that wants to sponsor the show, too. June 14th, we are going to be 9 a.m. until 5 again. And then the last day of the show, 9 a.m. to 4.
Which is on a Saturday, which is
and
cool.
The U.S. Mint is staying all the way to the end, they told me. So they'll be there all the way up to
Saturday.
On Saturday.
So it's going to be, if you don't know, here's a picture of the building.
It's a brand new convention center.
And right up here, you can see it right here. The Marriott up below that business card, $200.
They're the ones that own the convention center, the Hilton.
It is connected to the Marriott. So, yeah, there's that. And that's the address, 1950 East 71st, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Very nice neighborhood. Plenty of places to eat.
If you want to buy some advertisement.
Plenty of more hotels around there, not just there. And for you casino lovers, you're surrounded by casinos.
Now, this show is welcoming to YouTubers, whether you're, setting up at a table or just coming to visit YouTube.
And I do apologize, guys. Last year we had it on there, the YouTube meet and greet. That's exactly what it still is. It's still the YouTube meet and greet. We're going to have Doug Davis there speaking out. He's going to do like 3 or 4 seminars there. We got a room set up for him. We'll have plenty of chairs if you want to learn more about counterfeiting and what to watch out for and try to protect your investments. That's what they do. And they really help us coin dealers around America. So we really sponsor Doug a lot. I'm
going to leave this flyer here a second because there's another question after this that pertains to the flyer.
Okay.
When premiums are up at the same time spot is up, do you see more people buy or not buy? Do they buy more with high premiums and high prices?
I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I bought a lot of stuff today, but my sales still outdid my buys.
I see more volume when both are strong, but
Yeah,
when one gets
the
weak,
buyers like to see a movement. If they it's
yeah,
when they
movement.
slow down on buying when it starts staying steady. They
When
want
it
the movement.
starts getting strong, the premium going up a little bit will not affect the sales unless the premium just skyrockets like it did. And then even in what was it, 2021, 22, when Eagles were costing like $40, $45, they kept selling. They went down a little bit towards the end, and that's when the premium started dropping.
Right.
But yeah, they were selling just as many early on when the high premiums. But eventually, like anything else, it gets wore out. People get tired of paying the premiums. And this pertains to the flyer from Don. What are the Mint doing? Are they setting up? Are they selling product? Let us know.
Guys, the Mint is going full staff there. Yes, they're going to have a 30 by 40 big old booth there. They're going to have their own showcases there. They're going to be selling Mint products. Unless something happens, they told me one of the coins is going to be released. And I think I already told Mr. Coin Crew there to go Buffalo Proof. The other
I
thing is
did
they're
hear something
releasing
about
women's
that.
quarters. They're going to have a lot of stuff for the kids, guys. I'm really excited about this. They're bringing coloring books, crayons. I did ask for the big eagle for the kids. I don't know if they're going to be there or not, but I do know they're bringing 2 extra people than what they brought at the fun show in January.
So that's
So
the
I'm
U.S.
hoping one of
going to
them is
be
my eagle.
at the annual YouTube meet and greet. You're going to see Silver Seeker, myself, Coin Crew, Rob Finds Treasure, and Ravenhawk Coins are all going to be there. It's going to be an exciting show. Lots of people. Just if you are filming, be courteous. Ask people.
Wait. I didn't hear you mention Mid America going to be there.
Well, you're sponsored. You're an automatic. Yeah, here the flyer says you're going to be there. Right there.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
guy's going to be there.
and guys, there's going to be a lot of people there. We're going to try to put some magnets together, like I seen at one other show. We're going to go around and ask all the dealers that don't mind being recorded, so you guys will see them flyers says YouTube friendly. Then you can record them.
Okay, J Dog says
If they excuse me a second, but if they asked you not to record them, please respect them and please do not.
Privacy is of the utmost. Some people are real fickle.
Do you think silver will ever break?
Do you think silver's ever going to break its all-time high of around $50?
Well, it's already went over 50.
It was also that in 2011.
It went over 50, if you remember, on the world market.
Yeah, well, it was
We're going to push to break
51.47
60.
during
How's
daytime
that?
trading in 2011.
Yeah.
But it never closed above 50 in 2011. FOMO crowds rush in when prices go up. Very true. And sometimes those FOMO crowds do not worry about premium. So, guys, don't fall for it. Don't be fear mongering. I don't like people that fear monger.
And guys, if you hear a ridiculous price like 4 or 5 over, reach out to one of us. Well, I will
find out what's going on.
I'll be straight honest with you because I deal directly with a lot of these founder companies. I know where the real premiums are, and I will help you protect. Even you don't have to buy from me. I'm just gonna, but I will be there to help.
Buy from me. No,
I'm not asking you to buy from me, but we will make sure that you are paying the true premium, not overpaying. It's all free, guys. All you got to do is pick up the phone or send me an email or send Keith an email because him, Silver Seeker, a lot of guys, they talk back and forth and they know what's going
on. If you factor in inflation, you will need it to go much higher. That is correct.
Correct.
1980 to now, you're going to need silver to be over, what is it, $200 or $300 or something?
Right.
And about half of that from the 2011. So, yeah, if you factor in inflation to reach that $50 buy power, it needs to be much higher than that. But will it hit 50? I don't see a problem of it hitting 50. It's what will happen in the process. Is the shit going to hit the fan or what? I mean, because if it goes up, everything's going up. it's like crude oil in that sense, where it's a driver. Everything takes silver to be made. It isn't in every product, every good that is sold. However, with the computers that are used to make all those products, those take silver. So silver is needed in one form or another, just like oil is needed in one form or another to make something. So those two have a big bearing on the cost of in cost of goods. Steve LaPointe says, I do buy pretty regular from you, Coin Crew. Throw Mike to the bus, back of the bus.
There you go.
He didn't say throw you to the back of the bus. I had to add that in there.
I know.
Okay, Mrs. Ida says, what about pre-33 gold versus modern gold? What do you say?
Pre-33 gold versus modern gold. Well, I'm going to tell you. If you want me to handle this, Keith, I'll be glad to. I'm sorry.
No, go right ahead.
Anyway, pre-33 gold is just like silver dollars. They're always going to have a premium over regular bullion. There's collectors out there and there's stackers. When you get the guy that likes to stack, but he likes old gold, that's sweet for you because finally you can move off some of that little bit higher price gold. But I stack a lot of pre-gold.
Okay, here's a question that's Indivisible Man says, which numismatic coins do coin dealers see trading the most? You ready for it? On 3. We're both saying it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Morgan silver dollars. He's slow.
No, I was letting. I
thought it would be cool, man. I could say jinx afterwards.
But I'm going to say it would have been Morgan silver dollars. Don't disregard what he said. He don't know what he's talking about.
As far as collectible coins,
silver dollars, and that's why they hold a premium over silver rounds. They're especially Morgans over piece even.
You can't get them no more.
People want that old collectible stuff. It's just that's why I said $20 gold pieces, $10 gold pieces. Look at your Indians today. They sell for $100 to $200 more than a half ounce gold. And they got less gold in them. The thing is, they still getting almost a half ounce of gold, and they like the part that it's not being made no more. It's collectible gold. You agree?
Yeah, I was looking. JJ put a link in here for the old commercial. Yes, I do agree. What I like about the silver dollars is they're big and honky. I mean, they just the way they sound when they sit them on the table. Everything. That's one of our old commercials from when we were on Grand Haven Road about 2013, and we actually put it on YouTube on that very channel because the channel, Just a Guy channel, was at one point just called Coin Zone, and it started in 13, and it put up a couple of the commercials, same commercial, but that's the final one. And yeah, there's that. Never did nothing else with it. I guess you could say I didn't understand and wasn't quite into YouTube at the time. Morgan's, he was said Benji's. Not quite understanding. Morgan's, he was said Benji's. Oh, I guess he's saying Benjamin said Morgan's. Okay, so wow. Well, we love the interaction tonight. That was cool. And we did a little bit talk about gold, silver. We talked about
collectibles.
We talked about some collectibles. We even talked about the show coming up. This show here, boom. And we even gave away, well, Miss Ida Herring gave away some platinum. So that's cool. It's not every day you get some platinum. Bought some 2021 Morgans from the U.S. Mint back when they were released. So he paid $85 plus shipping or no shipping. Looking to sell some. What should I expect to get from them? Well, you're the only ones that are any good are the Carson City Privy, the Peace Dollar. The rest of them are right down near issue, aren't they?
Unless you can get the D in a 70 holder. That's the only way it
Yeah,
changes.
the rest of them have fell down to issue.
Yeah.
I told everybody when they were coming out, the piece dollar is the one you want over all of them. The piece dollar is a couple $100, and so is the CC Privy. And it's only a couple $100 because it's a CC. But I don't like the fact that it's a Privy. But the other ones, no, there's no premium on them anymore. You had to get in, get out. That's what I don't like about
well with most U.S. Mint stuff. Get in, get out.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about
holding them numbers. Very few pieces ever keep their numbers.
Look at that. There's Venture saying hi to Ida. There you go. So, guys, man, this has been a lovely show. It's already been an hour. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? It
goes by pretty quick when you get people interacting. And that's what we like, guys. Ask all the questions you want.
This chair, I
got a chair I can show you.
I got to keep moving up. It's like
here, let me grab this other chair for you.
Yeah, teleport it through there, man. Like Star Trek, teleportation. So this has been a great show. If I missed anybody's questions, I am truly sorry. Try to remember them and maybe ask them the next time. We will not be up next week for the chat. I might do something different. I don't know.
And I apologize for that, guy.
The next time we chat will be 2 weeks from now.
Right.
So
I will be back in 2 weeks. Not this coming week, but the week after.
I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank
guys, we can get as loud as we want in 2 weeks. My wife is leaving me, heading to California for a week.
You're going to stay as long as you want.
Yeah, I can stay as long as you guys want because I'll have nobody here.
I'll tell you what, we'll start the show and I'll go to bed and I'll get up in the morning and close.
That's all right. We can do it. We can do it. I won't have anybody getting down my throat about, hey, turn that thing off.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Mike, you want to talk to him, say something?
Here, guys, I really do appreciate every time you guys attend on here with us. We do appreciate everything you guys have asked us, talked about. Hopefully you have more questions. I can't wait to see all of you guys that are going to make the show. And I'm really excited about that. And guys, there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. We're going to be planning a lot of stuff, including the ribbon cutting. So I hope to see you guys all there. If not, stay tuned in 2 weeks. I'll talk to you then.
All right. He's going to talk to you in 2 weeks if he misses you. He'll probably be on Ida's at some point before then, though. Just saying.
So well, yeah, for the people that watch Ida's, yes, I will be on Ida's. I'm going to try to pop in tomorrow morning.
Yeah, so try to catch Ida's show. I mean, she is a wonderful, wonderful person.
But then I leave Thursday morning for another show. So
now, Mrs. Coin Crew did say it's her birthday Thursday. She may come up during the day on Mrs. Coin Crew channel. You never know.
She might come
up to say hi.
I'll be there. I'll be on the road, people.
No guarantees she'll be up, but, it depends on what she feels like. So, guys, thanks for watching. As always, your support is so greatly appreciated. Watching the videos and super chat.
Did she get her angel coin that I sent her?
Nope.
She didn't get it in that package?
No, send it again.
Okay. I'll have to talk to the packer. Because I thought
I don't know if she got it or not. I'm just saying send it again.
I'm going to talk to the boss because she's.
You need to call Angel and see. Call your sister-in-law and see if she got it or not. I don't know.
Well, I was trying to get it to her for her birthday. That's why. I just wanted to make sure.
She didn't get it. Send it again.
Yeah.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, guys, you see how my little brother treats me? Takes advantage of an old guy.
So, yeah, be looking. Angel will be covering Ida Friday morning for her Friday morning. So, guys, again, thank you so, so much. And until next time, have a great, great rest of your week. And if nothing else, hopefully we'll see you on the spectacular Sunday Fun Day event right here on Coin Crew channel. So, see ya.